They have never offered any evidence in court where we are on court for anticipatory bail.
Jimi Richard Wanjigi will not take plea at the Nyeri Law Courts on Monday after all. This is after the High Court put on hold criminal proceedings against the embattled businessman for being in possession of prohibited firearms, contrary to the Firearms Act.
That leave is granted. It operates as a stay of the decision or proceedings in question.
Wanjigi, through his lawyers James Orengo, John Kaminwa and Nelson Harvey, made the application to stop his prosecution following summons issued to him by Chief Magistrate Wendy Kagendo in the lower court,
which is found on page 1.
Wanjigi has instead sued the Inspector General of Police, the Director of Public Prosecutions, and the Attorney General for disobeying a previous High Court order that had earlier barred police from harassing and intimidating him, as well as granting him anticipatory bail. The lawyers further argued that they feared their client would be unfairly treated in detention, like lawyer Miguna Miguna.
The reason that those proceedings have been instituted in contravention with court orders of the High Court here in Nairobi, and also for the reason that the Chief Magistrate in Nyeri does not have jurisdiction to deal with a matter in respect of which an offense is alleged to have been committed in Nairobi.
The applicants also noted that the High Court had issued an order barring the arrest of the leaders affiliated to the opposition.
We are not barring you. Can you give us space? Give us space!
Wanjigi's latest tribulations began on Wednesday afternoon when plainclothed police officers derailed the businessman along the Museum Hill Road for up to 2 hours. He was summoned to appear at the Nyeri court Thursday morning, but instead sent his lawyer Kyogora Mugambi to represent him.
We were concerned, we wanted to know if really these summons were genuine summons, because the summons that were attached on his vehicle, they didn't bear any court stamp, there was no court seal. But at least we have come to court, and the court has confirmed that there is a case, and we have just been supplied with a copy of the charge sheet.
The defense also told Chief Magistrate Wendy Kagendo that his client Jimi Wanjigi, who was charged with being in possession of a prohibited firearm contrary to the Firearms Act, wasn't sure if the heavily armed plainclothed individuals who forcefully pinned the court order on his car were police officers or bandits, since they were not uniformed. Businessman Jimi Wanjigi appears to have survived yet another bid to have him questioned or apprehended by authorities who are yet to respond to the latest court order. Seth Olale, NTV, Nairobi.